So Versace Eros Eau de Toilette. This has been around now for about 14 years. This came out in 2012, depending on the region you're in or the continent you're in, right around 2012, 2013. Let's talk about it now in 2026. Is it still worth it? Should you be getting it? Should you be getting other types of fragrances? Should you maybe get the eau de parfum or the parfum version? We're going to break it all down. Let's talk about this one together. And per usual, if you like saving money, check the links down below. Fragrance Buy / Fragflex, Joma Shop, Perfume Online. They ship Canada, US, and beyond. They sell fragrances at a very, very discounted rate. Furthermore, Joma Shop, you can do jewelry, watches, handbags, designer items, clothing, whatever it may be. Very cool websites. Everything's linked down below. Versace Eros. So this was one of my first, you can say the term back then was club banger type of fragrance. It was a fragrance I liked to wear when I went out. You know, to the bars or any type of parties in school or just hanging out. This was that fragrance. I loved it. The scent profile I thought was amazing, and I still do. And I still really do think it is. This fragrance, this eau de toilette concentration is apple, mint, tonka bean, and vanilla. So what you're going to get is a very, very fresh blast of apple and mint. Super sexy, super fresh, very seductive, a very unique scent profile. To this day, the scent profile is unique. Certainly when it came out, 14 years ago, that long ago is just bizarre, but that's really how long ago it came out. It was extremely unique. This use of mint and apple with a really sexy, powdery tonka bean vanilla sweetness was very nice, very unique, and very mass appealing. Everyone wanted it. Everyone wanted to smell like it. And I still think to this day, the eau de toilette is the best concentration because it's the best blend. It gets the most positive attention. It smells the best. The eau de parfum is very good. It's not as bright. It's not as mint dominant. The parfum is very, very good. But again, it's not as apple-like. It's not as mint dominant. It's more focused on that sweetness in the base. But there's something about this eau de toilette composition that is just amazing. And currently in 2026, this scent profile is still worth it. I still can do a few sprays of this in springtime, which is my favorite season to wear this, and get many compliments throughout the day from people I don't know. I'm going through the drive-thru, I'm doing groceries, I'm pumping gas, and someone near me smells it. It's this fragrance that generates all those compliments, this eau de toilette. This 14-year-old scent profile, it's still relevant, unique, and novel to a lot of people's noses. When people smell this, to this day, they're still thinking, oh, what are you wearing? That smells good. They want to go out of their way to give me a compliment. It smells unique to their nose in a positive way. That's Versace Eros Eau de Toilette. I know in our community, everyone knows Versace Eros Eau de Toilette. Of course, we get it, but go out into the real world, there aren't 7 billion people who are into fragrances like we are. There's probably 99% of the population who actually doesn't care to know the notes in Versace Eros. They don't care to know how to identify a fragrance if it's sprayed in the air by the notes. That's the real world. We're in our little bubble. And in the real world, this gets compliments today, not even in 2012, today. And it smells amazing today. And it still smells unique and fresh and different and interesting. And I will never stop wearing this one. Performance, it was never a beast. It was never a beast mode fragrance, but a few sprays of the eau de toilette, even the current batches, this 200 ml bottle, which is like my third bottle now, the current batches, they still perform well. You do 4 or 5 sprays, I don't care where you're going, people are going to smell you. It's going to last on your clothing 8+ hours for sure. If you're spraying on your hand or skin, just double up on the same spot. Then you'll have a really strong scented area on your skin. When you get warmer, throughout the night, or even if there's a little bit of heat where you are indoors, this projects and radiates better. These are current batches that I'm talking about. And the ways I like to wear this, in 2026, are the same, 10 plus years ago when I was in my early 20s of wearing this fragrance. It's kind of the same. I still like to wear this around springtime in Toronto, where it's transitioning from being a little cold in the mornings, hot during the day, cold in the evenings. This fragrance smells really good, minty, fresh, springtime. I always associate it literally just like this weather, April, May. That's how I like to wear it. I still like to wear it when I'm going out. It's really nice. It's really sexy. It still gets me a good compliment. This is one of the few fragrances. Dior Sauvage, for example. Dior Sauvage, it kind of fell off as in everyone smelled it. But Versace Eros Eau de Toilette is one of those fragrances, unlike Dior Sauvage, that there's no weird stigma around it. There really isn't. You know, it's not, oh, you know, it smells like my ex-boyfriend, or, oh, you know, I know this smell, or, oh, that smells like cologne, or what are you wearing, Sauvage? There isn't. And this came out actually, I believe 2 or 3 years earlier than Sauvage Eau de Toilette. And this has just maintained a great reputation, smells amazing, smells clean. There's nothing wrong about it. Eau de Toilette, to me, because of the burst of mint balanced with the sweetness of the tonka bean and vanilla, is my favorite batch. So ultimately, Versace Eros Eau de Toilette, is it worth it today? Yes, it's worth it. It's more than worth it today. If you guys are thinking of getting it, it's not a redundant purchase. Don't think, oh, everyone has it. We're in our little bubble here with fragrances. This is a fragrance that, like I said, unlike Sauvage, which I still love and I still think is amazing. I'd give it a 10 out of 10, honestly. Or like Creed Aventus dupes. The dupes that are out there kind of ruined Creed Aventus. So now everyone knows the scent profile. Those scents, which people are familiar with, and there's maybe stigmas, and every woman's ex-boyfriend smelled like one of those 2 scents. Eros is super unique. It is super unique still. I don't know why. Of course, you're going to come across and find girls who know this or did date a guy who wore it. Inevitably, of course, you know, that's going to happen. But I still get amazing reactions from this. This is a fragrance that still people stop me and just ask what I'm wearing because they want to know. So I'd really recommend it. Versace Eros Eau de Toilette, I still recommend it. Still recommend it today. Great purchase for you guys. And it's so much cheaper now too. At discounters, like, it's like 58-ish Canadian for a 50 ml bottle. The price at retail and big box stores and Sephora keeps going up year after year for an eau de toilette, but at discounters, it's remaining pretty darn low, okay? 58-ish bucks for a 50 ml. Obviously, the value gets better when you go up in size, which is why I get a 200 ml bottle, which is this right here. This is 200. So check discounters. It'll be linked down below, Jones Shop, Fragrance Buy, whatever it may be. Get this on the low and treat yourself. It is so worth it. That's my Versace Eros PSA for the day. That's it for you guys. Eau de Toilette, I do love it. It's my favorite in the bunch. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're still wearing it. If you want me to do a review or a talk, whatever it may be, or even comment in the comments down below, a fragrance. If you guys ask me if it's still worth it today, I can do that. I can post a video, can make a post maybe. I can comment down below. If there's anything else you're interested in, I might do one for Creed Aventus. I might do one for Sauvage Eau de Toilette. We'll see. You never know. Per usual, if you're subscribed, you'll see me in the next video.